Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com and your weather authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses. Happy 4th to everyone, and it is going to be a scorcher of a holiday for us. The heat advisory is back today. We were lucky not to have these for the last week or so as we had some daily rain chances over the past 6 to 7 days. Unfortunately, the rain drying up, high pressure strengthening today, and it is going to feel very hot out there. Not that it didn't this weekend. We just didn't have to deal with the heat advisory, so there may be kind of an extra notch to the heat today. Looking at the heat index when you factor in the humidity, likely 105 to 109 after the noon hour today, and you can see your temperatures, which will likely rise into the upper 90s. So just a very hot, humid day for us. Good news for the fireworks tonight. We will cool into the 80s by later this evening, and it looks like we are going to stay dry. So mostly clear night. There won't be any rain out there, but those of you that are headed out to some of the firework festivals during the day, kind of leading up to the fireworks tonight, just make sure you have some water with you. Today's heat, the humidity will really zap you if you're outside for a few hours today, and I know a lot of folks will be, especially this afternoon, this evening. I know your temperatures will start out in the 70s as well as the low 80s this morning. There's a look at the high temperatures, which will come in close to yesterday's numbers, but again, the humidity just very high for us today, and that's what will give us that heat index over 105 for a few hours this afternoon. So if you're outside doing some grilling and maybe having some beverages with your friends and family, just make sure you mix in some water as well. A day like today, if you're dehydrated, you can obviously get some heat-related illness setting up much quicker on a day like today, especially if you're walking around outside in the heat. So make sure you take plenty of breaks in the air conditioning. And again, heat safety, likely something we'll be talking about through the week. I think we'll see the heat advisories probably through the upcoming weekend. And most important thing is just to drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. And if you do have to be outside, as I mentioned, just try to find some indoor shade as well as some air conditioning to cool you off as well. So look at satellite and radar. Again, the rain is really starting to dry up on us across the region. There will be some rain likely popping up east of the Arklatex today. Unfortunately, we won't tap in any of those clouds or any of that rainfall to cool us off. That's the hope today, is that we can basically stay just partly cloudy. Futurecast does show a little bit of shower activity maybe north of I-30, but I think if we see any rain today, it's going to be such little amounts of it and so infrequent that we see any rain pop up today. It's really not going to bring any heat relief for us, and likely going to be dry for a few days here. And the hope kind of middle of the week is that we'll get a better push from the sea breeze. But again, tonight likely going to stay dry. So if you're doing some fireworks in the neighborhood tonight, should be a dry night for that. We'll just kind of gradually ease those temperatures up this week. Again, Wednesday into Thursday, you can see the south wind will be a little bit higher those 2 days. That's the reason we could see the sea breeze maybe push some showers up from the coastline. So it's kind of our hope this week, is we can generate some rain, maybe some clouds by the middle of the week. Otherwise, if we don't, we're likely headed for another stretch of 100-degree heat through the weekend. Looks like there is maybe a weak front coming through Sunday. I don't know if it'll be a big heat and humidity buster, but at least we'll have some rain back into the forecast by late in the upcoming weekend.